because once you step out of the house, debit. What the hell is all this that I'm going through? You need support as an adult. There is beauty in progress. If everybody get packaging, yeah, I'm not going to lie. I have an issue with that. I want to get this. I want to get that. Because sometimes it's to go to the gym, my dear, to that gym. Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Ryo. If you are seeing my face for the first time, thank you for coming to my channel. Thank you for clicking on this video. And if you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much for coming back to my video. I don't take you for granted. If you have not subscribed to the channel, click on the subscribe button, like this video, share it, and comment on this video. In today's video, we are going to be talking about adulthood and its realities. We have the expectation of adulthood and the realities. While we were all growing up, we had this particular thought about adulthood. That, okay, let me use this as an example. This is just a basic example. I don't think anybody that lives outside Nigeria can actually relate. But I say Nigeria, and that is what I can relate to and talk about. So while we were growing up, just using this as an example out of many, while we were growing up, if you grew up in an African home, like an average African home, you tend to share meat with your siblings, or you eat one meat, while your parents either eat more than mostly they eat more than two meats, or if you are from a very poor family, you don't even eat anything. You just eat your food like that, and that will be all. But while we're now growing up, like once I become an adult, I'm going to be eating two meats. I'm going to be eating as many meats as possible and all that. But now I don't think it is like that, to be honest. Looking at it very well, me for example, sometimes I eat my meal without anything. Sometimes I don't have money to get them, and sometimes I'm too lazy. Maybe it went out of stock, I don't have it again. I'm too lazy to go and get it. Like that's what happens most of the time. That's an example of the expectation and the reality. Sometimes it's not because you don't have money, just because you're too lazy to go and get it, or you don't even remember and you are so hungry, just like, I beg you, guys, like that. Listen to sup. Nothing will actually sup. Nobody will know. So you just eat your food like that. Another example is as a girl's girl, a girl that is girly, they want to make your hair, they want to make an expensive hair, buy wigs, do your nails every week or every month, depending on how much you love to do your nails, get your lashes done, all those kind of things. While we're growing up, there are things that we wanted once we become adults. But right now, it's not like that. We all want the soft life, travel, take fine pictures, dress expensive, buy designers, buy all those kind of things. But trust me, it's not like that now. And the reality right now is, if I buy this, I have this money. Should I buy this or I buy that? Should I go out or I stay indoors? The reality is crazy. Because me, for example, if I'm not burnt out or tired, I don't go out. I'd rather stay in my house, cook food and eat, or stay in my house and save my money. Because once you step out of the house, debit. You step past like this, debit in it. Yesterday I went out to the cinema and I spent something less than 10k. Both transport. I enter public transport too. Assuming I enter this Uber or all those things, Uber or Bolt, anyone, I'm going to be spending nothing less than 25k, 30k because I want to go out. So you're supposed to increase your source of income so that you can be able to match what you want. But then the reality still remains that as you grow old, your responsibilities become wider, become bigger. If you are earning 1 million naira per month, trust me, your bills and responsibilities are 1.2 million or 1.5 million. I don't know. There is something in this world that does not make things balance. When you're saying that once I start earning 2 million, let me work towards earning 2 million. Trust me, when you start earning that 2 million, it's not enough. Adulthood is just a lot. And for somebody like me that is just starting out, because I just became an adult like 2 years ago. I moved out of my family house roughly 2 years ago after my service, and that was like 2 years ago. It has not been easy since then. It has been a whole lot. And I have a business. I worked 9 to 5 when I first moved to Lagos. I worked 9 to 5, but it was not paying me anymore. It was stress. It was doing all that. And I said, what, what, let me just stop it and focus on other things. And I tried to focus on my business, but it has not been the way I expected it to be. The reality is that we have ups and downs. There are sometimes the business that you collect that money, be like, okay, let me go out, let me take myself out, and the next week everywhere is dry. That's just business. The prayer is that you get better. Money comes in, money rushes in, money flows in. But then but then life happens. As an adult, life will happen to you no matter what you do. So be like, I need to pay rent. There's so many bills. We have black sacks. I need to pay rent. I need to better my life. I've been using my hands to wash it. I need to get a washing machine. I want to get an air fryer. I want to get a fridge. I want to get this. I want to get that. Once I pay for stuff that is not food, maybe bills, maybe when I pay for light, when I pay for water, when I pay for trash, maybe like, what? Why do I have to do all this? That sometimes I even say that in my father's house I don't used to stress like this, so shall I go back? But it does not make sense that now after moving and now moving again. It's actually, you can actually do it, but for me, I don't think it's something I want to do. From here, my husband's house tree, so I dey go my husband house. From here, I want to go back home. So it is now left for you as an adult to now define what soft life is, what soft life is for you, what you actually want in this life, what are your priorities, what do you want to do, what do you want to achieve. Me, using me as an example, growing up, I wanted to travel. Till now, it's still on my list. I must travel because that's why I'm working. I must still travel. I want to travel. What am I doing to make sure that I'm able to travel the way I want? Number one, working. This one that I'm doing is work. I post content on TikTok. Even though I have an issue with consistency, I'm not going to lie. I have an issue with that. But I know that I'm trying my possible best to make sure that I'm posting, and at the end of the day, the goal is to get money. Once I start getting money, I don't travel, even if it's to Benin Republic, guys, on that is not far from here. I go travel, even if it's to Obudu Cattle Ranch. I got travel. I need to travel. Like once I start traveling, I don't know, there is a kind of happiness that will be in my mind. I want to travel. I want to travel around. I want to see the world. I love jewelries. I love wearing jewelries. When I was younger, I didn't like all these things. Maybe because I didn't grow up in the home that you do all those things. I like to do makeup. I like to wear perfumes. But I discovered that one before I started selling perfumes too, because there is this particular perfume. I don't know. I've not even said the story time of that particular perfume that made me start selling perfume. I'll talk about it and put it on my TikTok, then tag it. So as I was saying, I love perfumes, I love jewelries, I love dressing. I love dressing nice. So if I'm coming to your events, I need to look up and pink. I don't like dressing anyhow to anywhere. I should just dress shabbily. If I'm going to the cinema, going around any area, I can dress anyhow. But when you see me at an event, I see a totally different person with a different vibe. When I'm well dressed, my vibe is always different. Ah, hey, my vibe is always different. So I've defined adulthood plus soft life to what I want. Now, what I have to do now is work, work, work. The soft life, the spa date, the everything is going to come after working. Though work is overwhelming, you can get burnt out. Even if you're a career person, network person, you can easily get tired and all. But trust me, you're not alone. Even me that I'm a business owner that I sell perfumes, I get burnt out, I get tired. I'm like, I've had this stock for almost 3 months and I've not sold it. Why? I get tired and all I just want to do is sleep. Now, instead of thinking, my dear, sleep. Instead of thinking about, oh my God, I've not achieved this, I've not achieved that, my mates are doing this, my mates are doing that, you're driving this, they're driving that. My dear, rest, eat better food. Some people, they are driving car, they are not eating well in their house. That's one thing about adulthood itself. Everybody get packaging. So make sure you just package yourself. Define soft life. If your soft life is to be sleeping for now as an adult, as a beginner adult, yeah, let me use that word. As a beginner adult, if your soft life is to sleep, my dear, sleep. If your soft life is to go to the gym, my dear, to that gym. If your soft life is to stay at home, make yourself look good, dance in front of the camera, take care of yourself, my dear, do it. And taking care of yourself is important, especially as a lady. Don't allow this adulthood thing to sway you. Because at some point, I stopped taking care of myself and I suffered for it. I'm still suffering for it till now. I stopped taking, I'm like, what the hell is all this that I'm going through? I'll be sleeping with headache, waking up with headache because I'm thinking so much that how do I make my life better? Okay, I'm earning this money, but it's not enough for my bills. It's not enough for what I'm doing. How do I make myself better? I don't know, but now I've said that, my dear, you can't come and die. You can't come and die before this money comes. All you have to do now is work, eat, go out if you have extra cash, and focus on your business. And focus on a man if you have that man. Because trust me, in adulthood, you need the support. Even if it is not financial support, even if it's emotional support, you need support as an adult. You have support of your parents, yeah, if you have parents, but it's in support of somebody that you can put yourself out to, you can spiritually say anything to. You get me? So that's about this video. That's what I have to say about adulthood and soft life. Define your soft life yourself. Don't allow social media to define it for you. Social media to tell you that okay, oh, you must be this and this before you can get that and that. No, do you? Do you? You don't have to open your body. You don't have to be a prostitute. You don't have to do anything to achieve what you are. The work of your hands can give you whatever you want. It might take time. There is beauty in progress. It might take time. So just with patience, God, and your commitment and consistency, you will achieve whatever you want. I hope you can actually resonate to what I spoke about. If you can, just drop a comment in the comment section. Let me know what you're facing as an adult as well. Let me know whatever you have been facing and what you have been doing to go through it. Let's discuss in the comment section. So don't forget to subscribe to this channel, like this video, comment, and share with your friends. Thank you for watching. Bye guys.